This is deeper than twin flames, but very touching. It is going to be exactly the message that you need to hear if you are into this and if this is for you. Stay tuned. So, this is amazing news. We figured out that it's actually another sign for how to tell if you're twin flames, but I didn't want to speak about this anymore. We actually are fed up of saying twin flame signs. Is this your true twin flame? Who cares? What's the matter is that if this message is for you, it's for you. That's it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. I want to make this clear that whatever we're gonna say, it's gonna be amazing if it is for you. If it's not, it's gonna be a regular message. So we found out, me and Petya, that there's actually another thing going on other than, finding out how you two, you and your partner, are really meant to be with each other. There's something unique. And we still speak about twin flames, but it's much deeper. It's much deeper. It's very sensitive, okay? You will like it. We found out that the love that we have for each other, it's super different. Yes, everyone knows this. But if you didn't catch exactly what is the small detail that makes it very different from a regular couple, the twin flame couple has a much more significant and different type of love. It's a love that it's way deeper than anyone else's. So here you go. You will you'll find it very funny, but actually me and Petya, since we met each other, we haven't felt like this with anyone else. Is that we love each other deeply, more than anything else, but there's a different type of love within this love. Me and Petya, we feel like we are like brother and sister type of thing. And there was even a time in which I couldn't really think of relating with Petya properly, because I thought maybe I'm going against the rules, because I feel like she's my sister, even though she's very far in genetic, in the DNA thing from me. She's in Bulgaria, I'm in Portugal. She has a totally different family, I have a totally different family. So it doesn't make sense why I feel like this. So I actually found out that this is most definitely the unique type of love between two people that are totally different than the rest. And that's why everybody calls twin flames. And I am absolutely sure whoever watches this video is going to feel exactly the same. You will feel the same thing, what we are saying, if this video is for you, obviously. So I'm going to describe further what it feels. So me and Petya, since we met, our connection was very deep, and it's like we already know each other from a long time ago. And as we connect further, I see her as the wisest person in the world, super friendly, super easy to connect with, a part of me, my half. I also feel like some sister and brotherhood thing, like family, something familiar about her. She's so familiar to me that it's not possible not to relate, okay? You relate with it immediately, that the person that you are about to stay with, it's very familiar to you. So you feel like almost like it's family. So it might not feel straight away that it is like almost like a sister or a brother to you, but it feels very familiar. It's so familiar, this type of love, this person, that it becomes almost like it's your sister or brother. So further into that, as we go deeper in the relationship and making love, you can feel even further that it's like, geez, this is so. There's an awkward feeling in all this that I haven't experienced with anyone else, Petya, either. That the more you go deep, the more you understand that it is really like the most familiar person ever, almost like more familiar than your own family, or as familiar than your family. You feel so comfortable. The reason people relate with one another is simply because, sorry, I'm moving left and right because there's lots of bugs, but I love to film in nature, it's much better. The true reason people relate with each other is because of the excitement of seeing someone else that is totally different than you, that is like unknown, okay? And with twin flames, this is very different because you already know this person and you are actually searching for this person from the very beginning. You want someone that already relates with you, that knows who you are, that connects with you very easily. That's who we want to be with. That's it. So as we connect further, then you start to feel that there's something not okay or awkward, but not that it's wrong, it's just strange, okay? Because you have been trying, you have been searching for someone who is like you or a partner, but you find two in one, okay? You find someone like you and you find your partner at the same time. So you want to relate with this person that is not, okay, not a cousin or not a family member. It's someone random. But this random person is actually very specific. It's someone that you have been trying to find for lifetimes. Me and Petya, we have been together for lifetimes, so we have been finding each other all the time. Okay, it's not the first time. It's like we programmed ourselves to find each other, and that's it. That's something that we just cannot live without. It's absolutely amazing. Guys, thank you for hearing my story. Thank you so much. If you wish to support us, buy us a coffee in the description below. Be a member of our channel. And thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.